welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for this video. I know I say that in every single video, but I'm actually super excited for this video because I'm finally sitting down to film a makeup look. It's been long overdue for a makeup video on my channel. I feel like the last 10 plus videos have been baby or pregnancy related, which are super fun for me to film because obviously that is the stage that I am in my life right now. So it's fun to talk about all things baby related. I'm so excited to share this routine with you guys. This has been my go-to summer routine. It's super quick and easy to do for me. I'm a mom now. My baby doesn't give me much time for mommy time or me time, so I gotta get things done quick. And just like there's no thought behind it when it comes to this routine. I literally can do it with my eyes closed. It's just a really quick, really easy foundation routine that I can just do in 5 minutes and be out the door and get to where I need to be going. But all the products just look really beautiful together. A lot of it is cream products. I actually only use one powder product. I didn't include this eye look or my lips in this because I really wanted to focus on my skin and the base products. So it's not really a tutorial. It's really just my summer foundation routine that I'm going to be sharing with you. So if you want to see how I got this look and how my skin got this way, then please just keep on watching. So I primed my face with a Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I used this around the perimeters of my face, and then for the center and to just smooth out my pores and fill in my pores, I used the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. So the combo that I've been using have been the Rare Beauty Foundation in the shade 240W in conjunction with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter in the shade 4 Medium. These two products on their own are amazing, fantastic base products, but together, guys, if you have not tried out this combo, I would highly suggest going to Sephora or their websites and ordering them immediately, because if you're looking for that perfect summer dewy, glowy, but not sweaty, oily look, this is what you need. It's not too heavy, it's not too cakey, and it lasts all day long. So with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, you can actually apply it under your foundation, on top of your foundation. But just because I'm a mom now and I have very little time to do anything, including my makeup, I just layer them together, and then I'll fill in the rest of my face with a little bit of this kind of dewy, glowy base product from Charlotte Tilbury. And depending on how much glow I want, I'll adjust how much of the Flawless Filter that I use. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and buff in these products. So there you go, foundation is on, and as you can see, the coverage is amazing with this foundation, but mixed in with that Hollywood Flawless Filter product gives the skin this really beautiful, like naturally dewy sheen to it, and my makeup will stay looking this dewy all day long without any like touch-ups throughout the day. Next up is concealer, and depending on the day, how much sleep I've gotten or not gotten, I kind of rotate between these three concealers. I have the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and the one from Rare Beauty. Today, since I've gotten very little sleep last night, I was so excited to sit down and film a makeup video again that I went to bed at 2 in the morning. It's kind of like your first day of school where you're really excited and you know you need to sleep, but you can't because you're so excited for the next day. Is kind of how I was feeling last night. So it wasn't that the baby kept me up or anything, that I'm exhausted. I was just so excited to sit down and film a makeup look again or a makeup video again that I was up until 2 in the morning kind of setting everything up, and then I couldn't sleep because I was so excited. So I actually went in with the Rare Beauty concealer because I desperately need some brightening and coverage today. This is their concealer in the shade 190W. It's a little bit more yellow tone, so I feel like it really brightens up my under eye. I feel like that makes a huge difference already, and I applied a very thin layer. I don't do that whole triangle of concealer anymore because I guess with aging and stuff, my under eyes can't handle that much product anymore. It gets very cakey, it looks heavy, and it just, I don't know, it doesn't look like it used to when I had younger under eyes, I guess. So just a light layer of a really good coverage and brightening concealer does the trick. and gives me the same results, and it's better because I can use less product now. So I'm just going to set my under eyes with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm just going to set my under eyes because I want the rest of my skin to still retain that, you know, beautiful dewy finish to it. I don't want to mask it or powder over it. So next up is bronzer. This is the Huda Beauty Tantour Contour and Bronzer Cream, and I'm in the shade Light. Very little goes a long way. I literally go in once with my brush. If I need more, I'll add more, but if you go in too much, you're just gonna look like a muddy mess. So again, take a little bit and I'm just gonna work this. See how much product that deposits already. So I'm just gonna kind of slowly work this onto the back of my cheeks, not really contouring but also not messily applying it everywhere like I would a powder bronzer. So just kind of slowly working this in, and it blends really easily and it lasts all day. Like I can go in with this early in the morning and come back late at night and my bronzer and blush are still on. I always blend this into my hairline so there's like no weird skin tone right here, and then you have like a dark bronzer. So you want to make sure you blend that right into your hairline just as you would your foundation. And I love that this doesn't mess with my foundation. It doesn't move it around or make it look patchy. I can use a little bit more on this side. So you can see that it's buildable. You can definitely get really dark and bronze from this product, but just work in light layers. You don't want to go in too harsh and too much and then have to take everything off because you look like the cast of Jersey Shore. And then whatever is left on my brush, I kind of just lightly contour my nose a bit. Okay, so lately I have been loving liquid blush, but the one that I have been loving is this tiny little mini size one of the Rare Beauty. I don't even know what it's called. It's their liquid blush and this is in the shade Bliss. It's a really beautiful color and you really can't go too heavy-handed on it. I feel like it blends out so effortlessly that I don't know, like you just can't put enough on. Like the more I put it on, the better it looks. So I just apply a little bit onto the back of my cheeks and I blend it out with this Sephora Pro Foundation number 47 brush. I don't love this for foundation, but for cream products, especially a cream blush, it's perfect. It acts like your fingers. So like instead of blending out your cream products with your fingers to really diffuse it, you can use this brush and keep your fingers nice and clean. But look how pretty that color is. I really want to try out the other shades from this blush line, but since I've been quarantined, or we've been quarantined for a year and a half and I had nowhere to go, I didn't see the need to pick up more makeup. You know how like you come back from the beach and you're just a little bit pink and a little bit burnt, but it's like a glowy kind of burnt? That's the effect that this shade gives you. And I always take a little bit over my nose. Next up is highlighter, and lately I have been loving the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess highlighter in the shade Modern Mercury. It's this really pretty pink toned highlighter. I usually don't go for a pink tone highlighter because I do have a lot of yellow and olive undertones to my skin, but this highlighter is so pretty, and again, it's something that you can't apply too much of. So I take a generous amount and it smells amazing. Oh, it just smells like summer. So I'm gonna highlight my cheekbones, obviously. Like, look at that. It's so pretty. I barely tapped it onto my skin and it's such a beautiful glow. Some on my nose. Cupid's bow. And I'll even highlight my brow bone with it. So that is it for my foundation routine. I'm gonna set my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. So I'm actually gonna hop off camera and do my eyes and eyebrows. I wanted to keep this video more focused on how the skin looks and what I've been using for my base products. My eye looks are non-existent these days because I am a mother. I'm at home with my baby all the time, and we're still being really careful about not going out too often unless we really have to, or unless it's to like Kathy's or my parents' house. So my eye looks is usually just mascara, but since I'm filming another video after this, I'm just gonna hop off camera, do a really quick eye look, and then I'll come back to wrap up this video. So I will be right back. Okay, so I am back with my finished face. And surprisingly, my eyes did not take as long as I thought it would. I thought I was gonna really struggle with my eyeshadows and putting on falsies. I am giving up on my hair. I am suffering through postpartum hair loss right now. I feel like I have 10 strands of hair on my head, and every time I touch my hair, it feels like I grab 3 or 4 more out at a time. So I'm just not going to touch it anymore right now. It is what it is. But let's quickly wrap up this video. So everything that I used today will again be talked about a little bit more in depth in my favorites video, which I'm going to film right after this one. These two products are like the star products of this video because together they are so incredibly beautiful. It gives you this really beautiful, natural, dewy, glowy look. Without making you look like you're trying too hard. It just looks like your skin is super hydrated and super glowy and beautiful from the sun and being at the beach, and you're just living your best life with this skin. I just feel very bronzy and glowy, and this highlighter is everything right now. It's just so pretty. I really do miss playing with makeup and filming makeup looks, so I'm planning / hoping to be able to sit down and film more makeup looks now that I've kind of gotten the baby schedule down, and knowing that I can wake up early and film before he wakes up and start the day. That's a little bit more manageable now that he's a little bit more settled into the routine. So that is it for this video, guys. I will have all the products that I use linked below, as well as the shades that I use. But if you have any other questions about any of the products or about this routine or any questions at all, let me know down in the comment section below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.